Welcome everyone, another game behind us, and this time the Warriors play the Pelicans. First, let's start with the injuries. Steph out for at least 2 games, DeAnthony Melton out for at least 2 games with a back injury, Steph obviously with that ankle injury that we saw, and Andrew Wiggins was out today. I have still not actually read what the hell was up with Andrew Wiggins, so let me actually check now. But I heard he was questionable heading into the game with a back injury, and you know, now of course, even though we were without him, without all of them, you know, it's kind of crazy. But Andrew Wiggins could return tonight, which we play a back-to-back against this same Pelicans team. And we will see if he returns, but it's not guaranteed. And so Steve Kerr went with Buddy Hield, Brandin, Podziemski, and Moses Moody in the starting lineup. Kuminga moved to the bench, even though I think actually we might have found the way to play this. Actually, it really might just be that Kuminga needs to play with this second unit and be the bag gatherer, right? Be the bucket gatherer with this second unit. When everything returns, and you start one of Moody or Lindy Waters, who was absolutely sensational tonight. You know, Lindy got his chance. We've seen him play really well in the preseason. We've seen the fit, we've seen the 3-point shooting, but tonight it was also the rebounding. He had 8 rebounds, which is a career high, and 4 assists. With 21 points, incredible performance from Lindy Waters. And afterward was another sloppy, uninspiring start where it just felt once again the vibes like they were off once again because of the injuries, I guess. But everything just shifted. They got into the game. They started to play incredibly defensively after the first quarter, where the active hands, the double teams, timely double teams, I should say, some really good, you know, switching, good communication on defense. We, you know, they disrupted so many balls, and we had 15 steals, just 7 turnovers to 23 turnovers of the Pelicans, and this was a lot about our good defense, which is kind of hilarious. How, you know, badly we started, how poor we started. In the first quarter, nothing was looking, you know, easy. Every shot was hard. Not enough ball movement, not enough energy, nothing. And then it just all came down, and everything was nice. I don't know what the hell happened, but they steadied the ship. They went back, to what they do best. Kuminga was good. Obviously, early 20 points leads in the NBA are nothing at this stage, so that did not matter that much. And Kuminga got to work off the bench in the second quarter, finally looked like more like the Kuminga we wanted to see. He still wasn't great, but at least the body language was better. At least it felt like he more or so knew what he was out there, you know, for, and what he was doing out there. Where, you know, in the first quarter today and the 3 games prior, it felt like Kuminga was felt kind of out of place, kind of left out. And today he did not, which was huge for us. Yeah, Lindy Waters was huge, like I said. The 3 balls started to, you know, emerge, and we were creating a lot of good open looks, and then we started to knock them down. The defense was swarming, which led to better offense, and everybody got going. Buddy Hield got really going in the second half after getting, you know, benched, quote unquote. He started the game, but then the second half it was Lindy Waters who started, and Buddy Hield got scorching hot in the second half, and in the fourth quarter had, like, what was it? 20 points in the second half. He was spread, probably more actually, 22 points. I'm pretty sure he was 6 of 6 from the 3-point line in the second half, which was incredible. And the vibes were once again all the way back. So this was a great win. The Pelicans were missing, obviously, Herb Jones, who got hurt in this game, so he could not play more. And they are missing Dejounte Murray a lot. They are missing Trey Murphy a lot for the shooting. And you could see it, they shot just 22 3-pointers, and we made 21 3-pointers. We almost made the same amount of 3-point shots as they attempted, which is just too much of a difference, despite, obviously, Zion and Brandon Ingram getting whatever they wanted. Even though Zion, you know, in the fourth quarter had too many turnovers. 7 turnovers is just too much. He was cooking Draymond, but the turnovers were not great. The chemistry was not there with his teammates. And not enough shooters, like I said, for the Pelicans, which is not great. CJ McCollum was pretty much non-existent the whole game. And all of them just got the turnover habit where, I mean, it was a lot about our defense, about our timely double teams, about our timely hands, about great switches. And some of it was also on the Pelicans' sloppiness. But despite Zion and Brandin Ingram getting off in a way, Zion with 7 turnovers and Brandin Ingram after great first quarter, the shots were... You know, he was great offensively, but it was not like, it did not feel like, you know, they were gonna beat us and they were gonna kill us. And they did not at the end of the day. And nobody else got going for them, which was just incredibly huge. And I wanted to talk about Kuminga a lot, right? The plays, what the hell's gonna go with him. But, I mean, off the bench, 6-man role, it feels like that's the place to be. Or not sure if the 6-man role, but... Like the bucket getter, right? The ISO guy of the bench unit, you should say. That's what he should probably be. And maybe you could trade him eventually. But it's good to see him get some confidence back. Because I felt like he was really destroyed on confidence. And tonight it felt like he got at least some of it back. Then my trade idea was also, I kind of felt like, you know... Zach LaVine would have made a lot of sense now when you look at how he's playing. I mean, Steph, LaVine, Wiggins. I mean, defensively, you're obviously worried with Zach LaVine, but I mean, the culture and everything, it feels like that could have actually maybe worked. Kyle Anderson took 9 shots. Felt like the ball ended up in his hands for a late clock shot way too much. That was a weird thing. And yeah. Great defense, great Kuminga, you know, I don't know how should I say, bounce back after the first quarter and overall handled the benching quote unquote well and played 28 minutes at the end of the day, played the most this season. Lindy Waters probably, you know, gets a rotation spot at least for now with Melton out for sure. And probably even with him back, I mean, Lindy looks really good and he might end up starting. If Kuminga's gonna be off the bench. It probably him or Moody. I would still keep Podz on the bench once Steph returns. And run Podz, Hield, Kuminga, and whatever else fits. And hopefully we get Wiggins back tomorrow and we can continue, you know, we can play, if we can, I mean, hey man, this was a great win. No matter, you know, the Pelicans were missing 3 of their top 5 players in my opinion, which, I mean, is obviously huge for them, but... still, you'll love to see it. And tonight we play them again, so I'll be back tomorrow with another video about, you know, with us playing the Pelicans again. And then on Sunday, I'll be back with Warriors Rockets. As always, be kind to yourself and others, be gentle with yourself, and I'll catch you all wherever, whenever next time. Love you all.